right, welcome to the iSPY demo. This is low-key my favorite game to play with students, and students love it too because it's so visually appealing. But let's get into the first parts before we actually get into the game. When you make your purchase on Etsy, you are automatically sent this PDF that contains my social media links. If you click on any one of these, it will take you directly there. It also gives you a little bit of information on how to use the designs in Canva. This gives you in-depth information about how to open the template in Canva. And then the final page is where the links are located. Now this page is a little bit different because there are actually 3 different links that come with the iSPY games. I've made, there are like 60 or something different templates. I might be exaggerating, but we're gonna go through all of these. Let's start with the first one. So when I originally made these, I made them based off of because these are part of a curriculum that I put together. So I made them based off of what I needed for that curriculum. So that's why there are 3 separate templates. So these words that are here, this is the page that you come to when you click on the link. You use a template for the new design. And so the words that are going to be included in these activities are words that I needed for my lessons. Now, when you go ahead and you customize this based on whatever words you're learning with your students, I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's take a view of all of the templates that are included with this link. There are 13 for this one. So let's keep track. The first one has 13. Let me write that down. Okay, so this is what they all look like. They're different themes. Basically, the gist is, if you've ever played like a hidden object game or iSPY, the gist is we look at the picture and me and the student take turns, or you and the student will take turns giving clues for the objects that are shown. So what I like to do is I like to give a walkthrough of all the objects because not everything is movable. Like this cactus, if they make a clue for that, there's nothing, it can't be deleted. The point is to delete the picture and then there's a word behind it to read. Okay, so I give a little walkthrough, like what do you see in the picture? Oh, you see a scorpion, you see a lizard, you see another type of lizard, a snake. Okay, so then we go through all of the things that are editable, right? And I want them to focus on all those things. If there's anything they leave out, I draw their attention. Okay, great, you noticed all of those things. How about this thing? How about this thing? Okay, so make sure that we all know what is available for clues. And then we give the first clue. I spy something green. And then so it's not the cactus, it's the lizard. Once the correct thing is guessed, we press delete, and behind the picture is a word. Now with this word, we can just read the word if we're just practicing word recognition. But if we want to make it more challenging, we could say, okay, so there's the word, now give me a sentence with that word. But typically the way that I use it is, it's just for word recognition, because when they're giving the clues, they're kind of practicing their conversational skills and speaking and comprehension skills as well. It's kind of built in. So I just kind of, have them guess, maybe we might want to say, okay, all of our clues have to be what the first letter of the item starts, like what the item starts with, the first letter of what the item starts with. So I spy something that starts with the letter F. Then they have to guess fox. I spy something that starts with the letter S. Then they have to guess snake. So let's say maybe you want to remediate. You've already learned letter names and sounds, beginning sounds, and you want to remediate while also practicing word recognition. That this is a way to do 2 in 1. And so the clues can be adjusted a bunch of different ways. We could do, like I just said, beginning sound clues. We could do color clues, like I just said. We could also do, what does the item do? Like, I spy something that is poisonous, or I spy something that can fly. I spy something that has spikes, and we would guess this, right? So those are 3 different ways that we can give clues. And then behind the pictures, again, are words that could be edited. You just, let's say that you want to leave the picture, but you just want to edit what's beneath it. You can just slide it over to the side, double click, make sure it's highlighted, and then let's say I want to put pool in here because we're working on the ooh sound. And then that's a little bit too big of a word, so I just make that a little bit bigger, and there we go. It's perfectly hidden, mostly hidden. And I was able to change the picture back there. So that's basically what all the rest of these templates look like. This one is all not fruit. This one is all vegetables. This is the scene in like a bedroom. And I love this because I actually designed all of these scenes. And that's why I love playing iSPY. And so they're all kind of different. You get to practice different, conversations, different clues. This one is all black and white items. I like to use this one when students are kind of dependent on, the color of things. All of these are black and white, so you got to kind of get creative with your clues. You got to kind of think outside of the box. So here's like a camping one, a cooking one. And so that's it for that. That is it for that link. Let's go back to the document and let's go to link number 2. So here we go. Give it a second to open up. And then so here, it's pretty much some more templates, but they're obviously different from the other link. And here's a full view of all the ones that are included, and this one has 13 as well. So right now we are up to a total of 26 templates if we count the first one we just looked at and this one. So I want to kind of walk you through these. This one has fruit in it. Then we have another black and white section situation, but this is more like black and gray and white. We have a fishing scene, gaming scene. Now this one is a little bit different from the ones in the other link because it's kind of more of a like, can you spot the difference kind of situation? But then also behind the pictures, we have the words as well. So the students can kind of say, oh, do you spot the difference between this side and that side? That could be one of the clues. But it's played pretty much the same exact way. Here's like a outdoor theme, outer space theme. Here's an outdoor theme. Here's like a farming theme. And here's another like spot the difference kind of situation. And Alaskan situation. This one though, I like because right here, you can make certain rules. So make a sentence with the food item and a verb. So we can play it regularly, like the way that I would play this with the students is I spy something that is cut into pieces. Then they would guess pizza. And then we take that word and make a sentence with it that also contains a verb. So I was eating pizza. It has my verb, it has my actual food item in it, and that's how we would that's how we would play this one. So I like this one because it kind of it has built-in difficulty levels for students. So this is more for students who are working on grammar, because they have to know what a verb is, they have to know how to make a sentence already. So this is just an elevated take on the other ones, rather than just reading a word that's underneath. I think the words are underneath as well. Yeah. So the words are underneath, plugged, and then so you have your verb under here. So you might even want to insert, let's use the food item, this word, and if there's not a verb there already, let's insert a verb. So I plugged, how could I use plugged in pizza in the same sentence? So you guys see how it could be a little bit challenging, and a little bit, how we could have fun with it. And if we click on this, if you click twice, then it should have had different options. But I guess we're just making verbs on this whole slide. But you could put several slides on here if you're working on different things. Like there's different ways to edit this page. This one, say the singular and plural form of the food. So we guess, let's say I spy something that has syrup on it. And they guess pancakes. So the singular is pancake, plural pancakes. And then the word underneath is hungrily, and then they could even maybe make a sentence with that word underneath. And then describe the food using two adjectives. So I spy something that is green and soft. And we guess the avocado. And then underneath is the word horses. So there are several different ways, like I said, to do this. Maybe right here could be like directions for the clues that you give. So maybe the sentence could be, I like to eat tacos. And then the person, okay. And then they have to read lugging underneath. So there are different ways that this could be adjusted for whatever it is that you're working on. Super cute. Let's go to the final link, shall we? All right. I just noticed that the screenshots of the links are of iSPY games that are all in the first link. Don't mind that, guys. I spent hours upon hours upon hours upon hours, probably an entire, if I added all the hours together, it would probably be an entire week straight of my life constructing this. And sometimes, I'm only human, I make mistakes. So here is the third link of slides, and we have 7 here. So a total of 26 plus 7 is 33, total of 33 iSPY templates. And so this one, all of them are kind of a spot the difference situation. And so I'm just gonna scroll through, you can see the different ones. And yeah, that's basically it for the iSPY templates. If you've already made your purchase in Etsy, thank you so much for making a purchase. If you are here checking everything out before you make your purchase, please feel free to check out some more of my videos. I also have demos on how I use these templates live in sessions with my students. Feel free to check that out. If you have some comments on how you would use these, please comment down below in the comment section, and in the description will be all of the links to my Etsy and getting in contact with me and all that good stuff. All right, until next time, be well.